Right, today we're going dorms, which is my least favourite place to go. Skier wants me to go find a golden zibo lighter, and going against everything I was taught as a child, go to a random trailer park into a cabin by myself and go plant it in there. And also in dorms, therapist wants me to go find some random container filled with something that I didn't even bother to read, but I want her to like me, so I'm going to do that as well. Now that I definitely know all the player spawns off the top of my head and I'm not staring at Map Genie, I'm now able to not get sent back to the lobby instantly when I start a raid. I sort of know where people are coming from now. I do want to start playing a little bit less passive. I know as a solo I need to know when to pick my fights, especially against duos. But I thought here, he hasn't seen me, so maybe it's worth a crack. Personally, I think I did okay there. I was holding my own against the duo, however the biggest kick in the teeth was getting third-partied, when I needed to reload. It does seem that sometimes I am actually quite confident in playing now. I'm slowly getting used to the anxiety of being by myself solo. I also strongly believe I am making better decisions, I just need to start doing it a little bit more often. And the instant example of me not making a good decision was probably shooting at him when I probably knew I wasn't going to hit him.
I don't know why I shot there, that was dumb.
On my way to running up to the main road, I could tell it was getting a bit spicy up there, and I couldn't help but go have a little look. I kind of knew I was cooked the second I saw those traitors come towards him the first time. I knew they were going to spot me. Not to mention, while I was shooting at him, I realised he had an ult on, and I was never going to get past that helmet. Now, being a few raids deep, what I realised was I actually made no attempt to even get to dorms. I just kept getting too excited and going towards gunfire, which although I think I'm getting the confidence to start doing it, I don't quite have the skill yet. Because I got a decent spawn this time, I was where I needed to be quite quickly. Let's try and actually complete this fucking quest. In my head here, I was convinced I heard something, and I've decided to start trusting myself a little bit more. If I hear something, I probably did. So I was creeping around a wee bit.
cooked.
After getting my ankles fucking blown off by an F1 grenade straight to the tootsies, I was back in the lobby. Now I understand that a lot of the videos I've posted so far have been PvE to solo PvP, but I think it was time to call for a little bit of help, because at the end of the day time is precious, and I don't want to be spending my precious time getting killed constantly in dorms. Luckily for me, I've been practicing my social skills, and I met this guy called Daft Bluff, who too also likes streaming Tarkov and suffering the same as I do. You'll find his Twitch link below.
Someone's dead in here already.
Someone's dead here already.
And yeah, there's a dead scab in here. Hello!
Oh, hello, how are you?
What are you doing in dorms?
How is you?
Just chilling?
Well, I'm just kind of doing marksman runs.
I'm a Timmy being carried by
okay.
this man.
Alright, sounds good. You guys want to fight?
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
Depends on your actions.
Well, I mean, I'm down for whatever. I got a fight for my prestige quest.
There's more footsteps, boys. Should we deal with that together, then scrap afterwards?
You guys want to team up? Fight with them, and then we can,
Yeah, fuck it. Let's team up for a bit, and then maybe fight afterwards. Let's see how it goes.
After an unusually chatty interaction with a random PMC, we teamed up, because there were other people that were apparently chads on the way.
There's someone outside as well. He's injured. The window we came in.
Okay.
Whoa.
Holy shit.
I just got
Are you alive?
Murked. I like taking a lesson from every Tarkov raid that I do. That's how you get better. And what I've learned is, there's no escaping an RPG.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no.
What's that?
I didn't heal after the last one.
Oh, shit.
Because healing at the end of a raid is sometimes extortionate, I've started doing it in my stash. But this time I forgot to actually heal. Although I've been listening to your guys' comments and actually using them to get slightly better at the game each time, I've learned that sometimes playing with other players means you learn things that you would never even think of.
You wanna know a good spot if you want to kill people in here? You lay down right here. If I didn't have my backpack on, you probably couldn't see me very well. Like, you lay down in that garbage. Oh yeah, right there. Yeah, you can barely be seen. Like, if I'm way down here, I can't see you.
Oh, that's devastating. I'm going to remember that.
So after learning where I'm definitely going to sit when I'm doing the setup, I finally went and got the zibo lighter. Now the plan was just to head to the trailer, plant the zibo, and get the fuck out of here. But because Darth is playing with me, it was time for my bad luck to rub off on him. And then the worst thing happened.
Is that you downstairs?
Yes. Oh, I just got shot at by a guy. I'm dead?
So it seemed that the man that was giving me a piggyback decided to get blown up by a man from 2 Story, which left me by myself listening to footsteps carrying for my life. I thought it'd be a good idea to wait a few minutes and then gut it out the back door and run to trailer park like a madman. Now because I live in the UK and Darth is from the US, unfortunately it was time for me to go to bed. As if I don't get at least 6 or 7 hours sleep, I literally can't function in the morning because I'm getting old. So the next day came and I popped to Discord to try and find some people to put up with me and group up. Other than being in the EFT official Discord where you can quite easily find people to group up with, I'm also part of a little group called the Outpost Corner. They're pretty chill and they put up with my shit on the daily. They might put up with yours too. The link will be down below. Here I felt pretty fucking safe. I didn't just have one person helping me, I had 2. And between them I think they had over 5,000 hours. It was probably the least scary Dorms has been for a very long time. Now I'm not gonna lie to you here. I felt a little bit like a spare prick. One of the guys heard a player upstairs, but not only just a player but also Rashala, so they just went up the stairs and started fucking everyone up, while I sat down here pretending that I was actually helping. However, as the smoke started to settle, one of the guys needed to CMS and heal up, and I had one job, watch this doorway, and I nearly fucked that up as well. I'd recently become quite fond of the M16A2 and sometimes forget that it has burst fire, which nearly killed me there. But it seems luck was on my side in that one. That PMC either didn't see me or just panicked himself, which gave me the time to kill him. So I grabbed his dog tag, grabbed the golden Zibo, and actually dealt with one of the last Rashala guards.
Who's shooting?
Me.
We then made our way to the trailer, which I opened and then planted the golden Zibo. Due to the advisement of being told to go to the trailer park with my 2 new babysitters, so I can get this task done in one raid, we had to run across the entirety of the map to get to the extract. I know it took an obscene amount of time, but we finally completed Golden Swag. Now it's got to do all again for Therapist. Now this time we ended up having a 4-man. Another man decided to join our group, which is hooray for me. We decided to go loot Fortress. I genuinely don't remember why. We all got a little bit distracted. And then all hell broke loose.
Oh, someone fucking almost killed me. Under the train tracks to the right side.
I'm coming to help. It's Goons.
I'm going upstairs. Oh. I'm going upstairs. You are sure they're Goons, right?
Yeah, it's 100% Goons. I'm staring at Big Pipe right now behind the ice container. He's coming in.
What do you mean he's coming in? Bro, I'm fucking dead.
I killed Knight. Knight's dead. Watch me for a second.
Big Pipe's upstairs. Just come up the stairs.
Push him. He's not upstairs.
He's down.
Nice.
After surviving my first PvP encounter with the Goons, I watched my teammate blat the other one on the stairs, which means I could safely go get myself some new toys. While the guys were finishing stuffing their pockets full of the loot from the Goons, I heard some random shots in the distance, and then I saw a man with his belly button on a crate. Now unfortunately I did miss most of my shots. I missed an opportunity there, but I'm not very good at sniping or shooting from distance anyway. But I'm sure that guy won't be a problem.
There's a dude down there. We were just looking by that bus. I'm just dead. He's
Oh
like
shit.
Now we watched that skeleton building for quite a while after I lost sight on him, but it seems that he's reappeared and taken the head off my friend. So it seemed that the sneaky sniper has once again just vanished into thin fucking air. So we made our way away from Fortress, unfortunately leaving our dead friend behind.
Movement on me.
Okay, gotcha. Where you are right now?
Yeah, I've got movement on me. Other side of the railroad. I'm just to the right of that wall.
Oh, I'm on the other side.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, a sec. That was a flash grenade. He's doing setup. He's down.
So I took his dog tag, now it's time to extract.
Alright.
Got some level 5 plates. Oh, I'm dead. Huh.
Once again, after bragging about my new confidence, I sat here like a little bitch and waited for everything to calm down, as it would seem that the guy stopped pushing. Now all by myself, I had to make it to the extract. I may not have completed a task this raid, but I did kill Big Pipe and I have got some new toys. The XP would be quite nice. I had successfully made it all the way to extract. This is good for me. Well, so I thought.
Oh no.
What's happened?
I've gone to the wrong exfil.
With only 5 minutes left in the raid, I had to make the decision to drop my backpack and sprint as fast as I could across the map. Note to self, before you run to a fucking extract, check it's the extract you need to go to. After the last raid, the guys I was playing with went off, so I found myself a new guy to play with. He was pretty sound, if I'm honest. He said that one tactic we could do was basically walk around and do a bit of looting, and once it dies down, pop to dorms and finish the pharmacist quest. However, not a few minutes into the raid, we had to go into cover into a garage, as he had to sort out some mouse issues. The problem was, we were cornered and we started hearing some footsteps. And once again, trying to complete this task, I was sent back to the lobby by a little boom boom. So we just go again. So we went back to the original plan, do some looting, head to dorms towards the end of the raid. And loot I did. After finishing the loot run and this guy showed me quite a few stash locations, we were back here again. My favourite place in the whole wide world. The good thing was, because there was only 9 minutes left on the raid, it was fucking quiet here for the first time in a while. So I grabbed the case and got the fuck out of there. On the way to extract, I was actually really confused while I was heading to Fortress. And I honestly didn't know that this is where ZB13 was. I didn't even know there was an extract here. Thank you very much for watching this video. I would argue this is probably the most painful raids I've had in a very long time. Appreciate if you got this far. I look forward to making the next video.